Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and Lonnie came over today. But everything was... Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her, my eyes... Oh my God, you are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first... You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, when you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like... So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like that. I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie... Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he's... They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right? I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band. Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly... I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. And she was singing, I could practically... We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through. Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it. I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just... Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad. Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls.